Welcome again here in our little talk in Copenhagen at the MICEboard Green Mile. On my right side, Kenneth, thank you very much that you joined with us at Green Mile here in Copenhagen. And on my left side, my friend Hans, great to be that you are here for representing Visit Brussels. Let me start on my right-hand side. Dear Kenneth, your first time here at the Green Mile event in Copenhagen, but before you tell us some impressions, please introduce yourself for our audience. What you do in Brussels?
My name is Kenneth. Thank you, Hans. Sorry, Hans is there. So, Peter, for having us here in Copenhagen. Indeed, it's my first time being here with you guys on the Green Mile. So I'm representing Van der Valk, Brussels Airport, Dutch brand based at the airport in Brussels. Dutch brands that in the meantime is having 127 hotels based in the Netherlands and Brussels specifically. Some of them also in Germany. So some of the clients here might know us from there, and handling everything from meeting and event and sales there.
Great. Van der Valk, you told it it's a Netherlands brand.
Yes, it's a Dutch brand, started in 1939.
Yeah.
Actually as a restaurant next to the highway. And then afterwards they started with a motel next to it. In the meantime, we are still family-owned business. Spread out in the meantime, and we are leading hotel brand in the Netherlands and are one of the leading ones in Belgium as well.
Yeah. And are there any categories where
you're also four-star
properties?
So four-star properties, and in every big city, let's say in Belgium and Netherlands, we are present.
Yeah. Sounds amazing. Brussels sounds always amazing, Hans. When we talk about Brussels, and before we talk about Brussels, please introduce yourself and explain what you are doing for Visit Brussels.
Do I really going to have to introduce myself after so many years?
But no. Maybe.
Anyway, so my name is Hans Kremer. I'm the representative for the German-speaking market, Germany, Austria, and German-speaking Switzerland for Visit Brussels, the convention bureau of the Belgian and European capital, Brussels. And my aim and my job is to help meeting planners to find their way around in Brussels, to find the right partners, like Kent.
Perfect. You joined with us a Green Mile last year in Zurich. It was a premier Green Mile. Now you are here. We are in halftime of the event, so tomorrow we have also a long day. Can you tell us your first impressions?
Well, first I have to say it's once again, like for last year, great organization by local convention bureau, by Copenhagen Convention Bureau. Second, I must say I have seen many newcomers, new contacts, new potential contacts here for tomorrow. And I'm looking quite optimistic to meet them tomorrow and to see again, of course, those who I already met last year or the years before at the other forums, which were MICE Peak.
Yeah. When I have you here on my couch, there's one thing make me really happy about you. You give us material that we can create and produce a wonderful MICEboard wave. I really like the waves, and I hope you enjoyed the time when you do the filmings with it.
It was nice because we were also gathering together with all the other partners in Brussels, so we made like a sort of day out of it. I do the filming together and saw sort of products which we all know, of course.
Yes, it was very funny. I think it was a great result which came out. It was a good image of each product and of the destination in its globe. Yes.
We also heard amazing feedback from a couple of buyers to say, oh, this is really nice because maximum of 60 seconds, all on the point, good information and impressions of the persons behind. So the way we had done in the line of the Green Mile here, our sustainable event, our challenge is we want to bring more sustainability in the MICE industry. When we talk about sustainability, Kelly, this is a topic at the Van der Valk brand, and how is the reaction of clients? They ask for this.
We as Van der Valk, of course, we also are busy with it, of course. Of course, we see that as at a hotel, for example, when I talk specifically about my product, is that, of course, the implementation that we need to do to be really CO2 neutral is very extensive. I really need to do a lot of things. We are now, for example, putting solar powers. Last year, we even bought out, so you can buy and pay for your CO2 production, let's say. So that's what we paid off for it, like investment in other countries. We work on our way that we dispensers of soap. We have the solar power, waste reduction. We have, for example, our motorbikes because we call it e-shoppers. We try to push people instead of taking a taxi of using our bikes and our e-shopper, because the e-shopper is a full electronic motorbike that they can use to drive to the companies or discover Brussels. And when we come to the second part of your question, that the clients are asking for it, we tend to see that a lot of clients, and we even had already the case that no, because we were not, at that moment, we were not yet CO2, because we didn't pay it off yet. That's the reason why we did it as well, that they said, yeah, but then we are not coming to you. So some clients are really seen as a critical criteria in their selection process.
Great. When we talk about sustainability in Brussels, maybe not everybody knows how green Brussels truly is. So can you explain a little bit about the sustainable aspects of the city?
First, about green. More than 30% of the surface of Brussels is green, is covered by parks, by forests. So I think this is a first point to stress. The second point is what sustainability is. We have been doing special efforts over the last year to improve Brussels' ranking at the GDS, and with various measures. I think the most spectacular was then during the virus crisis, during the COVID crisis, that maximum speed downtown is now 30 kilometers per hour, by introducing a massive extension of bike spaces and bike lanes, sorry, on the main roads. And then, of course, also what concerns food, which is a very important aspect for Brussels, for Belgium, for the whole country, is the introducing of the good food. So to promote, to boost the use of local products. And of course, also the increasing number of bike-friendly hotels. So to enable those coming by bike or willing to use a bike when going around or riding around in the city, that the bike can be parked safely. But in Brussels is a small, rather small compared to Copenhagen, is more or less the same size. You do not really need a car, certainly not. A bike maybe, but you can also use the excellent way of transport, which is being extended continuing. So I think there are many ways to say you do not need a own car when you have to go around in Brussels. So only by these three aspects, I think we can say that Brussels is still increasing his sustainable position and his sustainable infrastructure. But also we try to encourage as maximum, because in Brussels, the sustainable label is the green key, which is also used here in Scandinavia. We as Visit Brussels, we try to encourage hotels, event locations, restaurants, etc., all the suppliers to get this green key. So to make a maximum of our products and our infrastructure sustainable friendly.
Let me catch 2 points what you say and bring it to this side of Mr. Gouge again. Food accessibility. Accessibility, you explained the Van der Valk Hotel is next to the Brussels airport.
Yes.
So how is the connection to the city center?
Well, we have, between the airport, we have a shuttle running constantly. Then besides that, from our hotel, we have, I think it's 600 meters, if I say by heart, you have the station from Diegem. So from there, we have a direct train line, which is bringing you from the station of Diegem to the central station of Brussels in less than 12 to 15 minutes. Yeah. So let's say from my hotel, walking out to the complex, you will be in 20 minutes.
Amazing. The second point is food. I also heard that your hotel has a lot of recommendations for food and beverage.
Yes, true. Because as I said, we started as, of course, highway restaurants. So still today, the focus on quality of food is in with all the Van der Valks quite high. We are known for our brunches, we are known for our hot and cold buffets, show cooking, etc. So we put a lot of efforts in that to work with daily fresh products as well, to work seasonally, because we all know that when you work with seasonal products, we change several times a year our total menu. if you work with seasonal, because it's not normal of having, let's say, strawberries in January. We need to do that somewhere in June, and so you need to adapt as following what products that we have instead of buying them somewhere around the world. So that's where we put the focus on as well with local products and good products and quality.
So, Kenneth, now you make me really hungry. What do you think, Hans? We go now for dinner?
Fine now, yeah.
All right. So thank you very much, Kenneth. Thank you very much, Hans, for this short conversation here in the hotel of Copenhagen, where we are in the 6th floor. And thank you very much.
With pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.